strong priority on that move.
Just
and
a bit too antsy trying to get out of the corner versus Palu. And I mean, you know, you get it. You don't want to be rinsed and repeated in that situation. But I mean, you know, he got Rebel's gauge from that situation so many times. And Snook was terrified.
Exactly. And you saw Arsene at the end there as well. It's like the composure from Snook just to, you know, this is what I need to do to finish him. Stay calm. I know he's got big, strong buttons, but I'm not going to give him the easy way out. I'm not going to give him the roll-in into the Arsene down smash to give him another game.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Spider wanted. Spider wanted the easy way out into a game 3 so that they can mentally reset. And, you know...
In a way, I feel like at high-level matchups, those kind of, you know, maybe more low-level options, kind of like, I want to claim stage immediately. I want to jump in immediately. I want to roll immediately. You don't kind of expect that from very patient players, especially not Joker players.
No, exactly. Yep. But speaking of, I wouldn't say patient players, but very funky players. I would say they're patient. I would say
funky's a word for it. Funky's a word for it.
I mean, with the funky matchup, okay, we've got Piranha Plant, Dmitrii. I'll let you talk about Dmitrii, but we got Homeboy Trash from Brighton. He's kind of tearing up the south. He's doing very well against myriad of players. He's been playing K. Rool a lot recently, but he's more leaning back towards his former main, Hero. And Hero stands a lot better of a chance against Piranha Plant than K. Rool, obviously. So
you'd have to imagine. And I mean, like, even Hero's good. Don't get me wrong, but you know, kind of erring towards the pretty colors at the bottom of the tier list.
Yeah.
I'd have to imagine. Although to be fair, Hero, very strong character in a counter pick meta.
He's very good against Plant as well, because I feel like Plant wants to camp a lot and kind of catch your jump ins. Hero doesn't really like care about jumping in. He has a strong mid range like side B, kind of to just deny Dmitrii from pulling Piranha, for example. So I hopefully see a lot of that in action. Projectiles, like, you know, from the menu, but also just the neutral B. It's going to force Dmitrii to change a lot of the way he plays, and it's going to force him to fully understand how Trash behaves in disadvantage.
No, like most definitely. And like you were saying, you know, the onus is going to be on Dmitrii to be proactive.
Exactly.
But you know, in the Irish scene, we all asked ourselves questions for a while. How is this man farming us with plans? And like, if you watch him play for even 2 seconds, it will become clear. He knows what you're going to do.
He literally knows.
He's not playing risk reward. He's not playing anything like that. He will go in and do the exact counterplay to what you're doing.
Exactly. And I see a lot of risky kind of like knowledge checks almost from Dmitrii, but when he's in, for example, this position here, where he has you in the corner, he is so unbelievably strong at executing ledge traps. He has that one where he pulls the 2, makes you scared to jump around there, and then he'll trap your neutral get up attack.
With the down smash.
Yeah, exactly. So strong, and really strong start here as well.
And Trash,
from Mr. Pinktree himself.
Sagely managing to ban stages where the Piranha will just like roll off the platform. It's active for so long, and you can use it in situations like that to kind of like cover jump without pressing a button, and then you're there to cover neutral get up or roll.
Exactly, you're in the position. For example, you throw the Piranha and you're covering jump, you're covering neutral get up. Dmitrii's, yeah. we know Dmitrii's the plan.
Unfortunate mishap on the screen there, but we all good.
We'll change it after this, but Dmitrii is the plan player for those who aren't aware. And, you know, he's taking a lead there. See how he can do against Trash. Now, when I fight Trash a lot, when he's at ledge, he's generally when he's most vulnerable. I think goes for a lot of rising arrows off ledge, goes for a lot of kind of rolls. Forces their way back in, but all over.
High risk, high reward.
And you've got to kind of be like that with Hero. He's not got the best disadvantage, so you need to not be afraid. If you're afraid as Hero, you get kind of locked down at ledge.
Yeah, you do have to roll the dice, and these downers, unfortunately, not able to clean Dmitrii out. That wall ride actually has an incredible timing variance that he uses to get around so many keyframes like that.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, well, I love that as well from Trash. That kind of setup, the down throw into the forward air, miss tech, and then covering just the neutral tech with the jab. Trash kind of making mileage out of the regular Hero stuff. I've not seen many like menu shenanigans so far, right?
No, most definitely, and I think that's the sign of a really good Hero player, I think, because it's important, you know. You need to land your normals to build up the mana to get the menu shenanigans.
Exactly, and not many heroes at a low level understand that. They kind of just go like funny button, and then suddenly they're out of mana, they're off stage and they can't recover. But you're not recovering from that one. You're dead. You're in the blast zone.
Yeah, raw call out. Sus the eye, but he will live. Man's a big boy.
Now, we mentioned funny buttons. Here they are. We saw Kaboom, we saw Whack, and we see a forward air. Less funny button, but good call out on the jump there. Amazing from Trash.
parry on the down B. That's such a flex. Like, you can just walk backwards, man.
Yeah,
You don't need to
exactly.
do that.
Oh,
Accelerato.
Oh my god. What
Yeah,
an amazing
very good
call
call
out.
out.
Yeah, and I feel like in those situations, you're terrified. You're like, if I get grabbed, especially if he has the combo of, I think, Psych Up. I don't know if it's Psych Up panel, but basically the one that increases his knockback in his next move. I think it's Psych Up.
It's oh yeah,
both.
Psych Up's
Yeah.
the big
Yeah,
increase.
if
Don't
you have
miss the
that
overtime.
with like Accelerato and the opponent's at 150.
Oh my god, okay, getting clipped by the
Down it. Good recovery there, but
just about back on top, no crit.
no
Dmitrii staying
crit.
in this.
Dmitrii holding on for dear life.
Oh,
pulls out the roll with the S.
God.
This is the thing about hero players. They have no fear. They're so confident. They don't care they whip a big button, because if they hit that button, game.
And so smart. It was a checkmate too. The roll was covered, the jump was covered, the
strong
shield was not on the table. You're not rolling the dice with that.
If you
let's be
press an
real.
aggressive button as well, the lean back covers that as well. So almost every option covered apart from roll away, I guess.
Yeah, seriously.
Goodness.
I mean, yeah, no, just solid play from our man Trash here. And, you know, I was saying about Dmitrii knowing what you're going to do. Trash has just been on point with his call-out game so far. All of his kills have been hard call-outs.
On the tech options, on the ledge options, you've just been kind of all over it. And this is something I noticed when I played Dmitrii as well, is there is a degree of linearity that you have to have with Plant, right? When you're escaping the corner,
100%.
you will have to do a dash attack or something. You don't have to, but it's probably going to be a common option because your opponent's not expecting it.
There's only so many tools you really have to work with on a character like that.
Exactly. There's less movement options, so you need to rely more on strong kind of burst options. But here's a strong start from Dmitrii.
Yeah,
Trying to
jab
use
check.
up so.
Not catching the double jump there.
And we're seeing more menu shenanigans now. This might be a switch up, you know. Trash is like, okay, game one, you know, I kind of did a lot of normal hero stuff. Let's try the menu for a bit. If I get lucky, could spell the end of your stock.
I mean, absolutely. You saw there how much mileage you got out of the cycle. Like, it's not a bad plan at all. And, like, I always think changing up your playstyle a little bit between games can help, you know? If you're in your opponent's shoes, you're sitting there thinking, what went wrong?
Yeah.
What can I change?
Yeah, exactly. And the opponent is thinking, right, what did I do wrong last time? Why did I die? Why did I put myself in these...
No
way. We'll stop that for a
Okay,
second.
does he
How
have-
is he capitalizing here? No crit, but
Banking on the
27.
crit,
Healthy. And I think that's good as well. He didn't use a mana button because, you know, he's held on to his mana as a resource now. And he was able
Definitely.
to
And,
corner
like,
it.
he's been in a very consistent 30 the entire time, and it's so important for not checkmating yourself in terms of limiting your options.
Ooh, really good cross arms from Trash as well. He's playing this so clean. He's kind of being really finicky. You know, I feel like Plant doesn't have strong out of shield options, so Hero's kind of free to pressure in any way they see fit.
Not even remotely, but he does get the bounce online, not for long.
Pretty good trade, actually. Has him in the corner. Ooh, oh my goodness.
Getting caught by the absolute bottom of that. Dmitrii has to be kicking himself here.
Yeah, when you're in that situation where you've been hit off stage, you want to collect yourself, and sometimes you get caught off guard. That's where, you know, you immediately, if you know the matchup, you fast ball, you'd be like, no kaboom, no kaboom. Like, you look at the menu and be like, fast ball, up B. Like, they can't two-frame me, surely.
Absolutely. No, it's tough, but Dmitrii is going to have to bring this one back. Nail and claw.
Good F tilt there to start it. Yeah, trying to slow things down, called out the jumps directly.
And yeah, like, interestingly, the corner usually a very strong position for Dmitrii, but Trash has managed to make it work in his favor with these long-range side Bs and the menu.
These side Bs are kind of just going all over Dmitrii, and honestly,
yep,
what
that's
a
a free punish. That is a free punish. Good stuff.
Let's
from
go.
Trash.
Okay, well done. No bias, but Trash is one of my day ones. So is Dmitrii.
He's the
though. I
homie, he's the
wanted
homie.
both of them to win, honestly.
Oh man, it's unfortunate, but you know, you can't complain when you see gameplay like that.
Those parries as well, those were hot. Like, I know you're going to downbeat. I know you're going to release it at this time. I think maybe Dmitrii could have done 1 or 2 fake outs, but it's hard when you're against a character with Hero with those kind of strong projectiles as well. I could just punish you on with.
It's usually something he's a bit stronger at, I'd have to say, but you'd have to imagine, like, Hero, of course, incredible long-range options, not something you want to be doing grounded, and that's the best place to fake it out. You've got access to the crouch, which, like, visually looks like it, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Has a lot of buttons that hit on the ground as well, so I feel like that is a tough matchup for Plant, I can't lie, because you're trying to pull Patui at mid-range, and you just can't really do that.
And
that's
bounce.
your strongest. And bounce, we didn't even see bounce. We didn't see bounce, but that is terrifying if you're Plant.